because no one wants to have buyer's remorse, and it's definitely something we want to avoid. Otherwise, you end up looking like this baby hair just, and no one wants that. And I want to go into the reality of renting. I have a friend that I help with their finances, and they bought a beautiful home. It was probably a $500,000 home. Had a big pool, big house, big open floor plan. It was beautiful. But when we got together, we started looking at his finances. We saw how much money that house costs to run. Electricity, cleaning, taxes, insurance, all of these things that really aren't told to you when you're buying a house, because a house is great. You hear that? I can touch this. I can feel it. I'm moving this desk right here. I can touch this cup. But a stock you cannot touch. It doesn't have that tangible feel, and that's why people can't understand it. They fear stocks because people fear what they don't understand or what they cannot see. You can see a house. I can see the screen. I see me on the screen. I see myself on the screen. I can believe that. But growing your wealth into the millions of dollars, buying stocks, doing that over time, people can't feel and touch that. And that's why they fear stock investing compared to buying a house. But when it comes down to it, if you buy a $200,000 house and you put $10,000 on the house, you have a mortgage, you're leveraging your money. What is that? 10,000 on 200,000. You're leveraging your money 20 to 1. So you are borrowing money to buy something. But we are taught that risk is bad with the stock market when you leverage money, but it's essentially the same thing. And with my friend, going back to the story about my friend, he ended up selling his house, moving it into an apartment because he realized owning a house was too expensive. Could he downsize into a smaller house that was more affordable? Absolutely. But we developed a game plan for him to retire in the next 10 years. And the best way to do that was to not own real estate, and it was to rent. So when it comes down to it, here's a chart that shows the difference between the stock market with dividends reinvested versus real estate. Now, I want to be 100% clear. If you are buying real estate as investment properties to rent and build a real estate portfolio, that's 100% different. I'm just talking about buying a single family home to raise a family in, live in, because we're taught that renting, you're just throwing your money away. Whereas if you were to invest the difference between renting your apartment versus buying a house, take that extra money, throw it into the stock market, you could have results like this, and then you could buy even a bigger house with no mortgage.